Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was beginning of Paganini Caprice 24, first variation. In this video we're going to talk about spiccato, specifically fast spiccato. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate. So when it comes to spiccato, we know that we have to understand the bouncing spot of the bow, meaning the bow is curved a certain way so that it has a natural way for the bow stick to wanting to bounce off the string, and we're playing that side of physics to make a fancy bow stroke called spiccato. Spiccato basically starts away from the string, touch the string, and bounces off. We also call it off the string stroke. It's very important to understand where the your bouncing spot is, because every bow is a bit different. But in general, if you divide bow into three, about a third from the frog, that's about the bouncing spot. It could go closer, a little more towards the middle, or a little more towards the frog, depending on the speed of spiccato. So when it comes to slower spiccato, a little longer stroke, we tend to get from that a little closer to the frog, and then we raise it a little more wrist and do a little longer stroke. When it gets the faster spiccato, from that bouncing spot, we go a little closer to the middle section, where your bow still bounces well. The wrist gets slightly lower because you're a little away from the frog. And also here, when it comes to fast stroke, it involves a little more finger stroke. Not because it's spiccato, any fast stroke involves a little more active finger joint movement. Especially when you're working such passage like Paganini Caprice. It has a legato, and then get into the spiccato, 2 separate, and then 3 upper. Again. Here, it's very important that you stop at the end of the legato, where you can come back to the closer your bouncing spot. Here, I want to be back about there. Now, the common mistake a lot of students that I see in my studio is they use a lot of bow for the legato, which is normally a good idea, but it has to be followed with a spiccato. We have to calculate our bow speed and the length of the bow so that we end up being near the bouncing spot, which is about 1/3 from the frog. Yeah? So try not to go all the way to the tip, but do it a little past the middle. That way, when you do up bow, you're back to the bouncing spot. And then you do. That's the first one that you remember. But such difficult stroke, it's a good idea to practice on the open string. So just calculate where you want to be after first legato, that way you come back to the bouncing spot. Like that. And even though our goal is to stay near the bouncing spot, it is a good idea to get a little closer to the frog for the first legato, so that you have a higher chance to be near the bouncing spot. Here, it's very important for you to know how to use finger joints. Such can be practiced with a bow stroke called collet, which is basically stroke that's only using finger joint. That would be a video for a topic for another video. Yeah, I hope this gave you some ideas. This when it comes to spiccato in general, it's something that you have to understand the physics, and sometimes just practicing open string could be a good exercise, whether it's fast spiccato or slow spiccato. Spiccato is one of the most important bow technique, whether it's audition, orchestral audition repertoires, or for solo repertoires. Yeah, I wish you all a lot of fun with violin practicing. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.